Got a box.
Yay! Breville.
Breville. It's the sommelier.
Sommelier.
The sommelier.
Sommelier? Sommelier?
Sommelier? Sommelier?
No, but is it sommelier or
Sommelier.
sommelier?
I'm just gonna go with it's the sommelier.
Okay. Slightly different emphasis.
Packing slip, cardboard.
And of course the inside box. Do you want to hold the inside box? Or?
Let's flip it over. The sommelier. So, if you haven't guessed already, this is for decanting wine.
Yeah. So for those of us who just can't wait.
It is all about waiting. It is about waiting.
Okay, so these are the subtleties of wine that sometimes come out that I am not familiar with. But some wines apparently are supposed to be decanted for an hour or more. I'm not that patient usually.
No, I'm not that patient either. I open the bottle of wine. I might let it sit on the counter for 10 or 15 minutes before I pour it in a glass. Because I'm usually, yeah.
But that doesn't mean that the advice of letting it decant for an hour isn't necessarily good advice. So apparently this machine
We'll shorten that. So my understanding is that it bubbles pure oxygen through the wine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it'll aerate it, the oxygen will react. Okay.
Now, we started doing food and wine for the internet in 2007.
A while. Okay.
And 2007, 2008, 2009, we visited a lot of wineries, spoke to a lot of winemakers, and all of them, to a T, said, decant your wine.
Decant your wine.
And so,
So they have a quick start.
so if it oxygenates the wine, do you need to put an oxygen container in it or something, or how does that
Well,
work?
no, according to the notes here, it says that it purifies the air and isolates the oxygen from the nitrogen and CO2. Which, well, it would explain why it says it also runs hot. And you can't put it on a you have to put it on a heat-resistant surface.
That's crazy. So there's some technological marvel happening inside this machine.
There's the carafe.
So there's the carafe.
It says it's about, look at that, it's about 750 mils. I'm guessing that's what that measure is. Yeah,
Yeah.
750 mils.
So you can put between 150 milliliters and 7, so like a tenth, a
Glass.
glass to a whole bottle,
bottle.
Of wine in it.
And it has a whole bunch of recommended times in here.
There's an app. So
Ooh.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say even by like the years, a 10-year Cab Sauv from France, apparently. Will take 45 seconds. Woo, that's fast.
That's what the app does
Okay.
as well. So the
So
app,
if you don't have a phone,
you could just use the paper version, but there's an app so you can put in which wine you're drinking. If you would normally decant your wine for an hour, this will do it in a minute.
Okay. Do I get to pull the sticker off the front now?
You can pull the sticker off the front. So I guess the next step is you pick out a wine from the wine fridge, and
I can do that.
we'll give it a taste, see how it works.
Sure.
Okay, break.
With your Beaujolais.
So what'd you bring us, Jules?
I brought us a Chilean Carmenere, one of your favorites.
Ooh, I do love Carmenere.
So according to the book.
According to the book and the app,
Italian, Australian, Chilean Carmenere. A minute 30, or how old is this one?
this one's 2016, so
It's not
it's
that.
fairly young.
So a minute 30
Minute 30.
is what it
And
says.
the app says a minute 45, so let's go with a minute 30. 'Cause
Okay.
one of the things I read in here is don't overdo it.
Okay.
Overdoing it
Ruins it?
ruins it. You get it to a point, and then it falls off the other side. So
Okay.
this is not going to be a perfect test.
This is we just opened the box test.
Yeah. So a little bit
Okay.
right out of the bottle for each of us to taste.
Smells good.
Oh, it does. Okay, not yet. And the rest
The rest?
into the decanter.
Okay. Commit.
Yeah, you might as well. We're all in. Go all in at this point.
I like the design of the middle because the air comes up the middle, and then there's a casing on the outside, so you don't have a valve that's fighting.
Yeah, so there's no valve at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's turn it on, see what happens.
I don't even know where the on button is yet.
Close.
I feel like we have to. Do we stare at it?
Well, oh, bubbles.
There's the bubbles. So it's 1:30, and then it'll be good to go. So do you have a short story you can tell?
Well, let's taste this one while we're waiting.
Oh, look at that. I can almost throw when there's only a little bit. It makes little gassy sounds.
Okay, so
Hear that?
yes. I like wine. I don't pretend that I know anything about wine other than I know what I like and I know what I don't like. But
That's right up there for you. That's got all those flavors you like.
it does have all the flavors I like. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a kick you in the head.
So there's some large bubbles. Every so often the machine kind of goes whoosh.
20.
So 20 seconds. Has it changed color? I feel like it changed color. I could be completely making something up there. Watch pots?
Yeah.
No, really, did it change color?
I can't tell.
There it is.
Moment of truth. Okay. So,
Oh, I guess this is how we can tell if it changed color. Nope. I was convinced it was changed color, but no.
good. Do you remember which was which?
Yes.
Okay. Which is which?
The bigger one of mine has
Okay.
is the
So I will hold that in this
aerated
hand.
in my right hand. So
Color has not changed. Oh, no, it has changed.
how's it?
Yeah. It's dulled a little bit.
That's not a nice way. You got to use nice words.
This one's a brighter red and this one's a more of a
Deeper red.
deeper red. Okay.
Okay. Looks good, doesn't it?
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the right out of the bottle. Oh, we're supposed to spit. I don't think I could do that politely on camera. Wow, they do have a different flavor.
Yeah. Completely different flavor, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
That's
interesting.
totally amazing. I was a little skeptical.
Well, because once you've opened the bottle, you kind of always have to have the whole thing aerated, right? Like you can't just kind of. So you never get to compare. Well, I guess you could.
Well, yes, you can. We are.
Does it taste cooler?
It doesn't taste cooler to me. I would describe it
Depends
as softer. Mm-hmm. It's lost the edge or lost an edge.
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily,
It's not a good or a bad thing.
No, it's just different.
It's just different.
at this point. It is more kind of pleasing to the palate, I think.
Yes.
The aeration.
So a lot of people that we know who say, I don't like red wine,
That would be the difference.
that would make the
If
difference
they
to them,
sat
I
around,
think.
if they
Yeah.
had to sit for an hour, or in this case, a minute and a half in our
It would
in this.
it would take I think it would take that edge off that people don't like about red wine. Okay, so
I feel like this is not enough. This is one data point.
one data point, initial impression is that yes, it does change the taste of the wine, and I think it probably does make it better. Definitely. Now what we need to do is
One data point is not enough.
not enough. So we need to do some blind taste testing
That would make it more scientific.
So do straight out of the bottle, regular decant for an hour and a half,
And then
and
a
then
minute and a half.
this
That would be the true
for a minute and a half.
kind of measure to see if it's the same as something that's.
Yep, and do that blind, and then at some point see if we can invite in some of our wino friends. Ange would be great.
Yeah, well, because you're gonna have 3 bottles. You're gonna have to do it with 3 different bottles, so you're gonna
Yeah.
need some friends.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
so we'll bring some friends in. We'll do a blind taste test, and we'll test it both with red and white.
But for now,
For
I
now,
think I'm just gonna sit down
this,
and
yeah,
top this up and have a
this would be let's
sit around and
pizza.
pizza.
Pizza. What?
Sure, why not?
We're working on pizza dough recipes. We're testing them. We're awash.
Some have not been great, so
But we're
we'll let
awash
you
in
know.
pizza.
But this is great, so
This is.
I'm okay with that. All right, well, my friend.
To the patio.
Okay.